Hi guys, it's Les here over in West Yorkshire. It's just a little quick video for you. Now it's getting that time for me and many of you guys out there where you've got hairy ears, hairy nose and you want to get rid. Now probably you've done what I did for years, which is like shave them off every now and again, and then you can feel them when they get spiky again, start to get annoying. And then all of a sudden you'll see somebody and they'll go like that with their eyes, you know what I mean? They'll go with them looking at your ears. Your ears are more important than your eyes. And that's when it's time to start trimming. But we're not going to trim. Now I'm doing this video, even though I've shown you it a couple of times before, because every time I get criticised for doing this, well, not criticised, but people take the mickey out of it. And then secretly afterwards, quite a few people get into it and say, where do you get it, how do you do it, blah blah blah. So I'm doing this video to make it quite clear for you, right? This is the product that you want. I'm sorry about the lighting and whatnot in here, it's not really the best for doing videos, but nevertheless. This is Yoffee nose wax. And it says it's for men and women, although I've never actually met any women with hairy ears, but I suppose, you know, it does happen as your hormones change. And hairy ears usually start, I mean, hairy noses are perfectly normal. That's normal, it's designed to catch dust and particles that go to your nose kind of thing. But hairy ears serve no purpose other than to make it look like an Ewok, right? So we've got to get rid of it. Now, if you look at your ear, fellas, if you look at or feel your ear, you've got this little tiny flap. It's like a little bump. That particular little bit, I don't know what it's called, but that particular little bit grows hairs on it, right? Particularly. But because it's curved like that, you know, because it's curved like this little bell, the hairs come out at all angles, all the way around it like this, right? No problem. But it is because you get the ones that's pointing towards the ear, that are growing that way, and they're the ones that go in your down your ear hole and tickle sides. Do you know what I mean? So it's them little hairs, right? But all down that bottom edge, usually it's the bottom edge, and on that little bulby bit there, that's where you're going to get it. All right, that's the majority of people will get it there. And this is a quick fix, and if you do it correctly, there is no pain to it whatsoever, right? I've heard people saying pulling faces and all this, and it's absolute nonsense. If you grab a single hair and pull it, it's going to make your eyes water and it stings. When you use this and you do it correctly, there is no pain whatsoever, right? And they all come out at once. So anyway, that's what it's called. It's called Yoffee nose wax, and generally speaking, this is about 10 quid for a tub, saved by the bell. So anyway, this is the stuff, and what you're going to actually get in this kit. And you can get it everywhere, Amazon, eBay, blah blah blah. You're going to get a tub, looks like a little teapot. You're going to get 10 applicators, right? That's just black plastic sticks, basically. You've got, that's your cup, it's a plastic cup with a lid on it. And you simply unscrew it. Only a little bit in bottom, look. You see, it's actually about that deep in wax. But you can see it's shadowed there, look, can't you? And it smells lovely. It smells really clean, like clean plastic almost, which might sound strange, but it does actually smell nice. Right, so what you're going to do, you've got to keep your lid off. Don't microwave it with the lid on. And you get your things which I've lost. Where have they gone? Here they are. You get these. Now these are supposed to be disposable, but you only get 10 in the pack. So if you dispose of them, that means you can only really do your nose and your ears, once or twice, doesn't it? Because you've thrown your pegs away. So what you do with these, you don't throw them away. You use an old knife, kitchen knife, and you chip at it, and it will, when it's gone cold, it will shatter off. So you can just chip it. Don't use the knife bit, just chip it, and it will shatter. So we've got his little pegs, and I'm just going to go over there now, and I'm going to microwave this. I'll be right back. Right, so I've microwaved it now, but let me just show you what it is that we're actually trying to accomplish. I'm going to try and see if I can focus on the middle goal. Now then. I've let this grow specifically for this video. If you can see that there, look, this is the little bit I were on about, this piece. That tends to grow hairs on front, on back as well, and they grow inwards and tickle your ear and drives you mad. But them hairs there are the ones that we really wanted to get rid of. And it's the same at the other side. Ooh, focus on that there. You see that? Yeah. So we've now got the wax and it's all melted. We'll just zoom back out again for you. And here it is in my pot. Now it took about 6 minutes to melt my wax. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the shadow on there, can't you now? So what you do, you get your little applicator, the one with the pointy end, and you dip it into the wax. You dip it into the wax and you surround that end. You can see how I've surrounded the end? Come on, focus. Do it again for you, like that, look. So I've surrounded that end and I'm just going to roll this gently, like this, and sew it until it stops actually dripping. I'm going to ignore that phone because I'm halfway through this now. And then what you have to do, you have to push it in your ear hole, like that, and just allow it to sit. It's not hot, there's no heater involved. We'll do another one. It's like yellow toffee. And what you can do if you've got particularly sort of curly ears or narrow ears is you can actually use your finger to just open it a little bit before you stick it in. And you want to wiggle it sideways slightly so that it grabs a hold of all of them hairs. Alright, we're just going to leave that out. I look like Lieutenant Uhura. Now then, the next one we're going to do is my nose. Now, there's no point showing me my nose hairs because they're pretty much the same as my ear hairs, which is the same as everybody else. Now this time it's a slightly different technique. We get a little blob on the end, keep it rolling, like that. Now this time you want to splay your nostril, splay your nostril like this. And go like that, and then touch your nose. And what you're trying to do is get the hairs to stick to this wax. Right, it's pretty straightforward. Leave it like that. And we'll repeat it again. And then of course you can't ear out and you can't smell. Next one. Just wait for it to cool down ever so slightly. Like that. Easy peasy. Trust me on this, it works. Right. You're leaving it to cool, it's not actually that hot, but you want it to stiffen right up. So what we'll do, I'll do this one. So we're going to just grab it like this and give it a good yank. Like that. Come on. There you go, look. Is it focusing? Yeah, that. There again. This focus is absolutely shit. Useless. Same with your nose. Both together. Like that. Look. Right. Gone. No pain. No eyes watering. Now then. If you feel that you'll be checking in the mirror, right? If you feel that you've got them all, and you can usually feel them with your fingers, like, can't you? If you feel that you've got them all, fair enough. If you feel that you could do it another go, give it another go. You know, it's not a problem. If you're going to do it twice in your nose though, just be a little bit more careful, because the lining of your nose is quite sensitive, more sensitive than this bit of skin here. So you can actually stick it to your skin and pull some of that off, which is going to get infected, or it's going to annoy you or whatever. So just do your nose once, but you can certainly do your ears twice. So I'm going to get another blast now. I'm going to get another blast in the airy ear hole department. Keep that going round like that. I've got covered in, it's like toffee, look. It actually dries when it goes cold. It's really brittle, so you can shatter it, which for us is going to be useful. You see, now if they were throwing these plastic sort of applicators away, you would be running out, wouldn't you? Because I've now used 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5, and there's one in my ear, so that's 6. So I've used 6 of the 10. But actually, there's enough wax in here to do probably about 6 of these little sessions. Like that. And then we'll look at the after results. I'm going to put my lid back on my wax, remembering to keep it upright, because it'll spill everywhere, won't it? I'll just put that there. Right, we'll get rid of this one. And this one. I can't win with that frigging door today. So that's us. So I'm going to zoom in now and show you. Now there might be a little bit of the Yoffee stuck on there. Zoom in. Now, as you can see, gone. Same at the other side. Got a bit of stuff stuck to me there, look. That's not a hair there, that's wax. Not earwax, Yoffee wax. See? Gone. Same with nose. Gone. So that's as easy as it is, folks. So when somebody says, oh, I'm going to have this, it's painful and all of this rubbish, it's not painful at all. As you've just seen, it takes less than a couple of minutes. And for a tenner, you're going to sort your fuzz out for, I would say, at least 6 or 7 months, because you only need to do this every 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. And it's as you've seen, it's dead easy. There's absolutely no reason to go into a salon to do it. I mean, if you went to a salon, they'd be charging you 25, 30 quid to do that. I mean, that tub, a tenner, job done. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Give us a thumbs up. Any questions, leave them in the comments. See you later.